is it going out there, everybody? This is Speedboy14 for the finale of Bowser's Fury for the Nintendo Switch. If you guys can give me a favor and drop a like, I'd really appreciate that. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and click on the bell right beside it to be notified every time my new videos come out. Exciting feature of the channel, you can request your favorite island or your favorite caption in the game in the comments below. Last time, we just did some post-game stuff. In this episode, we're going to finish the game. And let me know down in the comments below for a question of the video. I would really love to know, actually. What's your favorite final boss you've ever fought in a Mario game? And what was your favorite moment of this playthrough? I would really love to know in the comments below. We're going to collect the final 4 cat shines. And then we're going to take down the final boss for the final time in this game. Should be awesome. Alright. Surprise prize fight. That's a good name for a battle. Or for a cat shine or whatever. Okay. We just have 2 more left to get. There we go, Captain Toad. You're safe. Alright. Just 1 more shine left to get, and where is it at? I know where it's at. Even if Fury Bowser appears while we do it, it'll be okay. Okay. It's this bad boy. Alright! Here we go! Final cat shine! Final cat shine! Here we go! There we go! We have all the cat shines now! Bounce and trounce in the clouds. Congratulations, you've collected all the cat shines. A message is ringing out from the Giga Bell. Are you ready? Go cleanse the beast of its fury with the full power of the cat shines. Time to take down the beast one final time. One final time. This playthrough will be over after we take down the beast. And I'm ready. I'm excited. And I'm so glad you guys are enjoying my Mario Madness tournament. For the final time, we're going to take down the beast. Alright, here we go. The strategy is basically the same. The only slightly harder part is that he has more health. So it takes a little bit longer to defeat him. Other than that, he's still pretty easy. Because this is actually one of the easiest final bosses I've ever fought in a Mario game. He's a joke. Here we go. So you just have to be careful. The strategy is basically the same. I've already explained it in past videos. You just have to take one of these and throw it at him. Or you can kick balls into him. Just be careful is all you have to do. And then just watch out for him. Once you knock him over onto his back, you just need to ground pound his belly. Very simple. That's all you got to do. Not difficult at all. One of the easiest final bosses I've ever fought in a Mario game. All the Bowser fights are pretty easy in Bowser's Fury. Alright. And that's all we gotta do. One of my favorite playthroughs I did this year was Donkey Kong Country Returns HD that I did back in January. If you want to check out that playthrough, you can click on the link in the description below. If you want to check out another playthrough that was one of my favorites, which is Super Mario Galaxy that I did on Super Mario 3D All-Stars that I did in March, you can click on the link to that in the description below too. If you want to check out my Mario Madness tournament that I'm doing right now, you can click on the link to that in the description below. And if you want to check out my Mario Kart World playthrough I've recently done, you can click on the link to that in the description below, because it was awesome too. And we have many, many more playthroughs to come. There we go, that's phase 1 of Fury Bowser. Alright, we know how phase 2 goes of this boss. Except this time it's slightly more difficult than it was the last time we fought him. It's just like the phase 2 of the actual final boss you'd have to get after doing the first part of the game, except just slightly harder. But it's still pretty easy. Just not as easy as the other boss. You just need to go up the ramp, and that's all you need to do in this boss, is you need to use Plessy to ride up the ramp and attack that ball that has the Giga Bells in it into Bowser. Very, very, very simple. That's all you have to do. Just whenever you have an opening, that's when you attack. That's how you fight this boss. didn't expect that to happen. I literally was being careful. One thing about this final boss that I did not mention is that if you die once on this boss, you have to start the boss from the beginning. And that sucks. Ugh! I've already explained how to defeat the boss and what you need to watch out for and stuff. Alright, just give me an opportunity to attack, Bowser. There we go! That's another hit down. This is really starting to get intense. We only have like one more hit left, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And boom! He is out! Alright, this is my favorite part. This is my favorite part. We really like this part. Falcon Squash! Alright, it's credits time once again, so it's time for me to give my opinions and thoughts overall on this game. This game was a really, really fun game. I really enjoyed this playthrough. It was a lot of fun. This game is fantastic. I really love the ability that you don't have to collect, you don't have a certain order they have to collect the cat shines in. After you played the first little bit of the game, you're free to play the rest of the game as you want, and that's wonderful. I really liked using Plessy to travel around Lake Labcat. That was really awesome. I really loved the exploration this game had. And the graphics are so pretty. I just love it. This game was just a really fun game. It's a very easy experience for beginners, because this game's very easy, of course. It gave me a lot of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom vibes. It gave me a lot of Super Mario Odyssey vibes. It even gave me some Super Mario Sunshine vibes. There was not a single kingdom in Super Mario Odyssey that equaled the size of Lake Labcat, and there was not a level in Super Mario 64 or Super Mario Sunshine that came close to being the same size as Lake Labcat. And there was not a galaxy in the Galaxy game. There was not a galaxy in Super Mario Galaxy 1 or Super Mario Galaxy 2 that came close to equaling the size of Lake Labcat. Lake Labcat was just something huge, and I loved that so much. And there was not a level in Super Mario 3D Land or Super Mario 3D World that came close to being the size of Lake Labcat. So this game was fantastic. I love the story of this game. I love the objectives each island has you to do. If I had to pick between Bowser's Fury and Super Mario 3D World, which one's the better game, unfortunately I'd have to say 3D World, because 3D World is a longer game and has more story to it. But one thing I did like better about this game is the more exploration it has. And 3D World, of course, is one of the GOATs, of course, because 3D World is definitely one of my favorites. In 3D World, I've always loved 3D World. This game was just such a fun game. I just really enjoyed this playthrough. Thank you for playing. I love that artwork after you collect the 100 cat shines. That's your reward you get, and I can show you another reward that you get. And let me know down in the comments below, what was your favorite moment of this playthrough if you had one. I would love to know in the comments. Here's your reward for collecting all 100 cat shines and defeating Bowser and defeating the final boss again. Because you have to beat the final boss twice to 100% this game. You get the mini version of Giga Cat Mario every time you use the cat suit from now on this profile, but after you've gotten 100% completion, and Bowser Jr.'s face is a graffiti face. So that's your reward for getting 100% completion in Bowser's Fury, and I think that's a fantastic reward. Alright guys, that was it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and click on the bell right beside it to be notified every time I make new videos. And have a wonderful day, and be excited about my next playthrough very soon. Peace, Republican Speed Bully.